Hey, what's up guys, it's Yeti here. Today I'll be showing you my True Patriot build that I've been kinda playing around with the past couple of days. So I don't think this is the best in slot build. If you want to have the best in slot gear, you probably want to run a crit M1A build. I've made a video on that a few days ago, so you can check that on my channel. But I thought about making a build that is more team play oriented because I don't know if you guys know, but when there's more people on your team, there's also more elites, and more elites means more drops. So I don't think utility and tanks were viable before the recent patch, but Division just, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, they nerfed enemy damage and enemy HP, and also groups of 3 and 4 players have it a little bit easier now in, I believe, challenging and heroic, and basically on all difficulties. So I wanted to make a build that is more oriented around tanking, playing really just balls deep, and helping your team enable to do more damage. So you're basically, it's built around True Patriot. If you guys don't know about the build, I will explain to you in a second what it does. But yeah, let's get right into it. So True Patriot is a green set, which means it's a full 4-piece item set. You basically want to run all 4 pieces. I could go more and explain you guys why you don't want to run only 2 or 3 greens, but all right, let's move on. So True Patriot gives you basically this marker on top of your right shoulder, or I think it also swaps if you swap the camera, but yeah, it gives you this marker, kind of like a flag above your shoulder, and it goes from red to white and blue, and it makes your bullets do different kind of damage, or actually it makes your bullets apply different kind of buffs slash debuffs. Your red buff makes the enemies take 8% more damage. Your white buff makes the enemies heal you and your teammates for 5% of your armor per second, and the blue one decreases the damage they deal by 8%. If you apply all of the 3 debuffs, you see like the American flag on them, and that's called full flag, and whenever they die, they pass the buff on all the people around them, and they also do AoE damage. They basically explode and do damage in the area of effect. You also have a backpack talent that's called Patriotic Boost that increases the red damage amplifier to 12%, the white healing to 8% of your armor per second, and the blue to 12% decrease in damage. This is actually a pretty good talent, and I do run this on my build. And then for the chest talent, it increases rotation of the said buffs to 1.5 per second. So originally, every 2 seconds, you go from red to white, and then 2 seconds from white to blue. So you basically stay on specific buffs for 1.5 seconds. The chest talent makes that rotate to 1.5 seconds instead. I don't think the chest talent is good at all, so I'm going to explain to you guys later which specific pieces I run, but I would not recommend running this. Alright, so for the pieces I'm running in my specific build, I would run the True Patriot Mask. You want to prioritize armor. I re-rolled it on every single piece to max roll. And then for the backpack, I already told you guys I'm running a True Patriot backpack with the boost on the percentages of the actual debuffs. For chest, I'm running Gilligard chest with Unbreakable. You do want to go for Gilligard 2-piece in my opinion, probably the best defensive one. And then again, True Patriot gloves, maxed out the blue armor roll. I'm running a Gilligard holster. I will also explain to you what you can swap this out for later. And then again, True Patriot knee pads. So the build I'm running is actually 6 out of 6 blue core attributes. That means I have pretty much 2 million armor on this build. I can tank a decent amount of shots, especially if they have the debuffs on them and if you're playing in the current patch. Let's hope they actually keep patching and make utility and tanks even better in the future. But yeah, for now I think it's a pretty strong and very tanky build. So for the gun, I'm running a Police M4 replica. I didn't get a proper Police M4 drop for me yet. It's just a very good all-around gun. I do run some crit mods on it, and the most important part of this build is probably the magazine. You just want to have a big magazine to be able to apply those debuffs. And for your second gun, you want to be running the Bullet King. The Bullet King is amazing because it has basically no downtime, and you can keep spraying and applying those debuffs over and over again, and you will never get stuck in the rotation because sometimes with the M4, you're not going to be able to get a specific debuff going. Also, I mentioned some alternatives later to the build and to the items I'm actually having equipped right now. I would recommend you guys to check the Protector talent on the backpack, which makes it that when your shield is damaged, you gain 5% bonus armor, and you give all your other allies 15% of your armor as bonus armor for 3 seconds. That's pretty useful, I think, especially if you're trying to be more utility based. And then for the chest piece, I would recommend you guys running Vanguard, which makes it, if you deploy a shield, it becomes invulnerable for 5 seconds and gives 45% of your armor as bonus armor to all your allies for 20 seconds. This also makes it so that you can do other things except just face tank. You know, you're going to be running using your shields more. You're going to be maybe staying a little bit more back and just helping your team in general. I think these two are also very, very good. Also, keep in mind, if you're running these two, you still want to replace your holster and then run a holster from the True Patriot to get that 4-piece bonus. So yeah, you would replace a chest piece and a backpack for non-set pieces. I think that this actually shows that maybe devs have to buff the backpack and the chest slot talents on True Patriot a little bit, because I often see people, you know, whenever you're running a green piece, or a green set rather, you have to run both chest and backpack because they're just core. They're that important to the actual build. In this situation, I don't think they're that important. I do think if you go Gila Guard, chest, and backpack, and you can go fully tanky, you can be this mix between tank and support. So yeah, just experiment, guys, a little bit, and you'll see what you actually like using. I do have a lot of fun running this build, and I do public games all the time with it, and it's actually super fun. But yeah, that is going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it and if you enjoyed it, make sure to press that like button. Also, sub for more Division 2 content. Also, I am live every single day, pretty much on twitch.tv/Yeti, starting 3 p.m. Central European time. And I usually stream until like 8 p.m. So if you have any questions or if you want to join me and play a little bit with me, drop by there and say hi. And yeah, guys, I'll see you around. Have a great day.